Welcome to today's discussion. We will be talking about IQRF technology.
And today, we will look at where it is best applied. We will go through three main areas: lighting, heating, and air conditioning, and various sensors used in buildings. The goal is simply to understand why IQRF is good for this, what savings and other benefits it brings. I would start with lighting. It is interesting that the signal can go through more than 200 repeating devices in a single network. That's a lot, isn't it? How does it work with public lighting, for example?
Those more than 200 hops, as they are called, are key to reliability. Imagine it as a wave spreading in all possible directions and paths. The devices simply pass the command on and on so that even the most distant lamp in the city receives the signal quickly and reliably. Plus, the lights are usually powered all the time, right?
Sure. They are powered from the mains, so they don't have to save battery power. They can be on all the time and can actually form a backbone network for other devices around them, such as sensors.
So the lights actually help with communication throughout the area. And now, when we talk about reliability, let's move on to HVAC, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. With HVAC, it's all about dynamics. Systems in the IQRF network can immediately provide what the sensors measure, such as temperature, humidity, and whether anyone is in the room.
So it can be adjusted accurately and quickly.
There are often preset scenarios, for example, different ones for the morning and different ones for the evening, depending on the use of the rooms. And some of these systems are even smarter. For example, they learn from operation. For example, they recognize that it takes longer to heat the north side of the building in winter, so they start heating earlier to make sure it's warm in time.
That sounds good. So it's about convenience and savings. I guess it saves more than a regular thermostat.
Exactly. The energy savings are really significant because there is no unnecessary heating or cooling, and both operation and comfort are optimized.
I understand optimization is clear, but what if we need data from places where there is no power outlet? I'm thinking of air quality sensors, water leak sensors, consumption sensors, even sensors that measure how much soap is left. Apparently, these sensors can run on batteries for decades. How does this work?
Well, here's another strength of IQRF, its extreme energy efficiency. This is crucial for battery-powered sensors. It uses a principle called beaming. Most of the time, these devices don't actually do anything. They just sleep, consuming minimal power.
So they save battery power.
Exactly. They wake up only once in a while. At a set interval, they wake up for a moment, send the data they have measured, and go back to sleep.
But who catches the messages when the sensor is asleep most of the time?
The messages are remembered by other elements in the network, called aggregating repeaters, which are usually permanently powered.
I see.
And then, the main element of the network, the coordinator, which is at the gateway to the internet, regularly downloads all the data from those repeaters at once.
So the sensor just beeps briefly, and the network takes care of the rest.
Exactly. And thanks to that, the batteries last for years, sometimes even decades, which greatly reduces maintenance costs. You don't have to keep changing batteries in hundreds of sensors.
So, to sum up, for lighting, it's the robust, reliable network, thanks to IQ Mesh. For HVAC, it's smart control and savings. And for sensors, it's the incredible battery life, thanks to sleep and beaming. So it covers energy and water savings, but also the labor of people who would otherwise be running around.
And one more thing is worth mentioning: interoperability. When devices are certified for IQRF interoperability, it means that they speak the same language, use standardized commands, and the same response formats.
So I can combine them in one network.
Exactly, which gives users freedom of choice.
That's important for larger systems, I understand.
It's key for complex solutions.
So today we've shown where IQRF excels, from its robustness for lighting, through its intelligence for HVAC systems, to its extreme energy efficiency in sensors. And perhaps to conclude, a thought to ponder. What does it actually mean when certified devices from anyone can work together seamlessly in one network?
What completely new features and possibilities for smart buildings could actually arise if we connected systems that today often operate completely separately? Thank you for your attention, and we look forward to seeing you next time.